I have done some things here on this their website that I'm not particularly proud of when I look back at them. You know, I mean, I've had, shoot wars, and I gave a lot of time to haters in the past, and, I've made some truly ridiculously bad vids, all of which I've tried to avoid doing on, since we created this channel back in 2009. Now, I came onto YouTube just about 10 minutes ago to find on my channel a comment from Irish Rising Films, and it says, "Hey mate, Spinnernet has lost the plot thinking people will give him money. He's begging people for money in his new video." And I thought to myself, bollocks. Spinnernet's a complete idiot, but I knew he wouldn't do that. So I've just gone on his channel and watched his latest vid, and sure enough, in this latest vid, ladies and gentlemen, I can now claim to do something that I can claim, with a fucking clear conscience, that I have never come on YouTube and asked you guys to give me money. Right now, let me just, before I go on, what I feel I should say is that even if I was completely desperate for something, I think turning to you guys to ask you for money would be up there with the last resort. You see, if I was desperate for money, like so desperate that, I can't afford to eat, for example, I'd be getting down the pawn shop with this bad boy, and asking them how much they'll give me for it. If I was that desperate, I'd be selling for example, it's issue 200 of Power Slam at the moment. Yeah, I've got every issue from 100 to 200. I've got 100 issues sat on my shelf just there. 100 issues of Power Slam, all in mint condition. They're read once and it's put in the magazine to put on the shelf. They will get me a nice chunk of money one day if I ever choose to decide to get rid of them. That would be desperation for me. Now, as you guys know, because I'm very open and honest with you, I flip between jobs. I get temporary employment, for a couple of months, and then I have to go a couple of months without having a job. So money's not exactly something that I have a lot of, but if in circumstances, I would never come online and think to myself, right, I make videos, therefore I must ask you guys to give me something back. No, the fact that you guys watch my videos is quite enough for me, thank you very much. But fuck's sake, Brandon, to ask people to send you money because your car needs fixing. A car, Brandon, is a luxury item. You mentioned on your video that if you haven't got a car in wherever it is that you live, I've forgotten already. Well, was it Indianapolis? Was it? Yeah, it was Indianapolis. Apparently, if you haven't got a car there, you're dead. Because public transport's so bad. Get a fucking push bike, Brandon. Walk. Use the public transport that there is. You don't have to use a car. A car is a luxury item, is it not? It's not something you need. A car in life is something you want. It is a luxury item. You come on the video and you say that you're meant to be giving someone else a lift to work, yeah? Fair enough. You say you're meant to be picking them up in an hour's time. Don't be fucking sitting on the internet making a fucking video begging your subscribers for money. Ring your fucking colleague and tell them to make alternative arrangements, surely, is what you should be doing. Not sit on the internet making a vid. You are trying to take advantage of your subscribers, Brandon. 14,000 subscribers you got, more than any other YouTube shooter, trying to take advantage of them. Fucking what you should be doing, someone with as much influence as you've got, is asking your 14,000 subscribers to be donating to a worthy cause, is what you should be doing. To the fucking Queensland earthquake disaster fund is what you should be doing. If you could, you've got that many subscribers that you can make a difference there, you should be saying, if every one of my subscribers gave $5 to this guy, we make a lot of money, not please give me money because my car won't start. Fuck off. I've got a bloody car outside. I use it when I can. I use it when I can afford to run it. If I can't afford to run it, it doesn't move. End of. I can now say, throughout all the fucking things, I don't like Spinnernet. As everyone knows, he mocked my mental illness when he had the chance and has never, ever apologised for it. That's why I don't like him. What else do you think about things that he does? If you even slightly disagree with him, he blocks you. Think about that. I could be the wealthiest person in the world, and I could look at it and go, you know, I would feel sorry for that guy. I might give, you know, slip him $15, $20. Do you know I'm not going to? Because he's a fucking arsehole. Oh, yes he is. You know, have you got no fucking shame, Brandon? Have you got no shame? I never ask people for money. Never, ever ask people for money. Do you know why? Because I fucking hate asking people for money. I hate owing people money. If I need some money, I sell shit. You know? It's simple as. I needed some money before. I tried to sell some of my wrestling magazines. I needed some money before, so I sold some DVDs. You know? I'm giving you 2 examples of stuff that I would sell if I was desperate. You've got to tell, you know, I noticed, Brandon, you've got a television behind you in your fucking video. Yeah, why aren't you down the pawn shop trying to sell your television? You know, if you're that desperate that you literally would stoop as low as getting on your fucking arse and getting on the internet and making a video asking for money, yeah, go sell your TV. Go sell some shit. There's pawnbrokers in every city in the world. You know, go and sell some shit. If you're that desperate that your little car won't start, oh, bollocks. People are fucking starving out there. Done some shit in my time, yeah? Done some bad shit, especially here on YouTube, stuff I'm really not proud of. Yeah, I've tried to keep this channel as clean as possible, you know, so I'm not going to do anything that I look back on and go, damn, dude, you're a fucking idiot there. I'll tell you something, folks. One thing I will promise you right now, I will never, ever ask you guys for money. And if I ever do, you can bring this video up and you can say you are a fucking hypocrite, lying bastard. Guarantee you though, folks, I guarantee you it ain't ever Jericho gonna happen on this channel. And you know, of that you have my absolute word. Well, another thing that I can say I'm better than Spinnernet about, I'd never ever ask you guys for money, because that's pathetic. And yeah, especially for a reason like that, will be my closing thought is, if I ever did ask you guys for money, it's because I'm losing my house. It's because I can't afford to feed myself or my partner. You know, if it was desperate, if I was absolutely rock bottom desperate. But then, as I've said, I've got me. You know, I'd do other things first. You know, I really would. Take it easy, guys. What a fucking goon.